That game when Josh went down, just I guess what's kind of going through your mind at that point, and you'd obviously be in the game.
Right. I mean, I was ready. I mean, Josh and I and all the safeties, we pushed each other. You know, if his number was called, he's going to be ready. If my number was going to be called, I was going to be ready. And if someone else's was called, they were going to be ready. So everyone was ready for that game. And you know, when he went down, I just had to go in there and do my job. And I thought I was ready, and I was ready.
How has he pushed you? Like, what does going up against him as far as like just roster competition? How's that make you feel?
I mean, I believe Josh is one of the best safeties in the country, if not the best. And he makes me elevate my game because, you know, obviously I want to be the best too. And so, you know, I push him, he pushes me. You know, we have different but similar skill sets. And I mean, it's just been a blessing competing with him. And I wish him the best of luck in everything he does. I mean, he's my brother. You know, when he's out there, I get pumped up and happy for him. And I know when I'm out there, he gets pumped up and happy for me. So it's a brotherhood for real.
When they went and graded tape, what was kind of the feedback that you got from when you were out there?
I mean, I executed. You know, did what I had to do, did my job, and didn't go out there. Just did what we practiced, what we worked for all camp. Like I was just getting done telling him, you know, all those safeties were prepared for that game. We pushed each other all camp, you know, all spring. There wasn't a doubt in my mind that all of us were ready for that game. And if it was, you know, Josh's number was called, he went out there and executed, played a great game. You know, my number was called. I felt like I was ready for that game, and it'll be the same every week to week. Whoever's number they put out there, they'll be ready to execute.
How gratifying was it, though, to have your number called, be able to get out there in some pivotal plays?
It felt good. You know, been waiting on my time, and I feel like my time's here. I feel like it's arrived, and you know, I know all the safeties have a lot to bring to the table, including myself, and you know, I'm just excited for the future of this team and this secondary. You know, I think we're just getting started. You know, I mean, I think this defense is very good, and we have very high standards for ourselves, and I think you will see that.
One of the first plays you're out there, I think Ibrahim gets through and you tracked him down. Just it doesn't get any bigger or more real than that. Just what you're going through your mind as you see that kind of break open, think I got to go save this touchdown.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want Mo. You know, he's from Maryland. He had a injury, so I just want to wish him a speedy recovery and best luck. But he's a hell of a back. So when you're playing a hell of a back, you know they're going to make plays too. And especially when they're running the ball over and over and over again, they're going to break a few. So, you know, when he got out there, just, you know, saw him get the edge and just know I had to get him down, whatever it took to get him down.
For you guys in the secondary, 200 yards passing, not great, not bad. How do you guys look at it, I guess? Just is it a good starting point to go through some of the things you guys saw in that first game?
I think it's a great start. I mean, we had a lot of young guys who, you know, first time in real competitive game reps. I think it's a great start. You win or you learn from your wins as much as you can learn from your losses. So, you know, we won the game, and like you said, not great, but it was good. You know, I thought it was great just for everyone to be out there and getting those game reps. Everyone in our back end can play. I can tell you that right now. Everyone in our back end has put in the time, put in the effort. You know, we're ready. So, like I said, you know, we'll be ready, and I think we are ready.
As you went back over with what Ronnie Hickman did, maybe in the film study, just seemed like for a guy that hasn't played a whole lot, he was triggering and making plays pretty effortlessly. I don't know, 11 tackles, led the team. Just as you guys went back over, maybe how did he play?
I mean Rocket and I, same class. You know, we played lacrosse together when we were younger. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, so I know personally, and I know the team had no doubts of how he was going to play. I mean, he played exactly how we expected him to play. I mean, we've seen it. I've seen it since I've been here. You know, I've seen the growth he's had as a player and as a man, and this is just the start for him. I mean, that's just the start for Rocket.
Anthony Brown, veteran quarterback, mobile quarterback, a lot of tape on him. What kind of looks do you see out of him? Somebody who's been able to do it, and certainly that threat to run.
Right, he's a great player. I mean, watched a lot of film on him, very athletic, you know, strong arm guy. You know, he brings a lot of tools to the table, and, you know, we'll have answers for all the stuff he can bring.
Do you think people are sleeping on him when they say he's kind of a run-first guy and not much of a thrower?
Yes, I do. I think he brings he's got all the weapons to be a great quarterback, and he is a great quarterback, but we'll be ready for him.
As you guys continue to see game action, put stuff on film, kind of assume that the rotation will tighten a little bit. What do you have to do to stand out, to make sure that you're a part of it?
I just got to do my job. I mean, I just got to execute at a high level. They put me in there to do a job, and, you know, when I'm in there, I got to execute my job. That's all there really is to it. Just executing every day, doing my job every day, not trying to be a hero, just being me, being myself, and doing my job.
I asked Cody yesterday if he feels like it's almost a good thing to put some mistakes on film against somebody else. Do you feel that way too? Like, you guys make mistakes in practice, but now you have some mistakes against another team to kind of put on film and show what you can improve.
Right. I mean, a while ago I heard a quote from an athlete. I forget which athlete it was, and he said, you know, a lot of people, you know, learn from their losses. And, you know, by then it's too late. You got to learn from your wins. So, you know, we went out there, great game, tough on the road, and it was a great win. And there were a lot of mistakes, like you said. So, I mean, that's a wonderful thing that we had them, so we can get them fixed now. So when, you know, we got Oregon coming in our place, we get those mistakes corrected, we'll be that much better of a team.
A couple of young guys at corner with Ryan and with Denzel, they had their numbers called to start the game. You know, just kind of talk of what you saw out of those guys at corner.
I mean, those guys, you know, Denzel, Watts, Legend, all the younger guys we got, I mean, those guys are freak athletes. I mean, you all know that. I mean, they're just freaks, and they were ready. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're ready for this stage. You know, they're ready for prime time. I mean, they're ready for a Saturday game, 12 o'clock, with the Ducks coming in our place. I mean, they're ready. They're built for this.
What do you think about a noon start? A lot of fans have issue with it for a multitude of reasons as a player. What, 12, 3:30, 7, 8? When do you want to play?
I know I'm a big noon guy. I mean, I wake up excited. I'm just ready to roll, and that noon game allows you to just get in there and get to it, you know, get the pads popping. So I like the 12 o'clock game.